Hello guys, good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be redefining the AethersX2 settings and configurations specifically for low-end devices and incapable Realme phones. And yes, I made a video about a month ago on how you can tweak some settings in your emulator for best performance. But right after that, I got a few comments, or rather complaints, that those settings didn't work out due to the inefficiency of their mobile phones. So that's why I've done the digging and deep research to help those with low-end devices or smartphones to be able to properly emulate games on their AethersX2 with little to no lag at all. So what am I saying? If you have an incapable Realme phone or just any low-end device or smartphone, this is specifically for you. So make sure you stick around to the end to get the best out of your gaming. So what you want to do right now is to head over to the three sticks at the top left corner of your application. Click that, then your dialog box just like this should reset to the top. Now what you want to do is just to scroll down, then look for reset settings. Click that, then this dialog box should appear also. Then you are going to go with the fast or unsafe setting right here. Now it should give you a pop-up notification which says your fast or unsafe defaults are loaded. Now what you want to do is to click the three sticks at the top left corner again, then navigate to the app settings. We are going to be dealing with them tab by tab. We are under the general tab right now. So under the general tab, scroll a bit, you see an option which says expand to cutout area. So if you turn this option on, what it does is to expand your game's width to the camera side. So if you are using a drop notch camera, this is to your disadvantage. It is not helpful to turn this on because you don't want your camera blocking any important thing while you are gaming. So it's only for those who have a punch notch camera type of smartphone. So I'll recommend just leaving this off right now. So after that, you want to scroll a bit, you see emulation screen orientation. Now click that and make sure it's on landscape. Mine is on landscape, so you just leave it that way. Now scroll a bit, you see a section which says on screen display. Now turn on show notifications, then also turn on show FPS, then also turn on speed. Now we are done with the general tab. Head over to the system tab. Under the system tab, you can see the first section which says performance. Right under it is the EE cycle rate underclocking. Now you just scroll up till you see the 50% EE cycle rate underclocking. Now you can go with the 50% EE cycle rate underclocking. Now this is totally experimental as well. It's either you choose the 60 or you choose the 50. But I will recommend, if your device is incompatible with some games, that you go with the 50% EE cycle rate underclocking. But if your device is just fine with the 60, or the game you are playing is just fine with the 60%, go with the 60%. But in this video, I'll be going with the 50% EE cycle rate underclocking. Now the next thing you should see is the EE cycle skip underclocking. Click that, then you should see the maximum underclock. Click the maximum underclock, then scroll a bit, you see fast CD/VD. Make sure that is turned on. Then a section which says speed control as well. Make sure you enable frame limit. Make sure that is not off. You turn that on. Then after that is the normal speed. Tweak the normal speed to about 106% right there. So the next thing is to head over to the graphics tab. Now under the graphics tab, you should see a section which says rendering. Right under that is the GPU renderer. Click that. Then you only have two options to select from: the OpenGL or the Vulkan. Never select the software, as I've said in my previous video. It makes most game lag. So it depends on what game you are emulating. Some achieve a more playable frame rate when you select the OpenGL, and some achieve a more playable frame rate as well when you select the Vulkan. So it just depends on what game you are playing or emulating. So see which works best for your games. So in this video, I'll be going with the Vulkan as my GPU renderer. Right under that is the upscale multiplier. Scroll up, then select 0.75x native, and after that scroll a bit till you see a section which says aspect ratio. Click that, then select widescreen 16:9. After that, you should see FMV aspect ratio. Click that as well, then select your widescreen 16:9. Now scroll a bit till you see enable widescreen patches. Now make sure that is on. Then after that, scroll down till you get to shade boost. Now in case for any reason you want to adjust the brightness, the contrast, or the saturation of your game, just make sure you turn this on, as it will enable you to tweak those settings right here, as you can see. Now if you don't want to do anything concerning the brightness, the contrast, or the saturation, just make sure you leave that turned off. Now the next thing we are going to be doing is to head over to the audio tab. Now head over to the audio. You should see this section which says advanced. Right under it is the interpolation mode. Now click on that. That should provide you with a list of options. Just scroll down till you get to Gaussian, which is the most recommended option. Then click that. So these are the settings you need for your low-end device or Realme phone to run at a more playable frame rate with little to no lag at all. Now there's something I also want you to know. For those who wants to copy those settings we just did to a specific game, now what you just do is to go back, then whichever game you want to copy those settings we just did to. For example, let me take Hitman. Now just hold that down until you see this dialog box that appears. Scroll down till you see game properties. Click on game properties, then head over to general settings tab. Then you should see a section which says presets. Right under it, you should see copy settings. It says copies the current global settings to this game. What that means is whatever settings we just did right now, it's going to be applied also to Hitman Blood Money. So what you just want to do is to click that, then a notification should appear telling you that the global settings are copied. Very easy. Now for the last thing you all need to know for this tutorial, I recently found out a speed hack. I did my deep research and I found out a speed hack in which we can apply to our games when emulating. Now this speed hack, notes, it does not only affect the speed of your game but also affect the sound. So for example, they're having a conversation in a certain game. They will be having the conversation very fast, and if you don't mind, you can apply it. Now here is it. Just make sure you look for an icon which resembles the PPSSPP among these 5 right here. And if you don't know what a PPSSPP is, it's just right here, this icon here. Under this section is for adjusting the controller, the touch screen controls, anyhow you want it. But right now we'll be heading over to the touch screen tab right here. Now once we've gotten to the touch screen tab, you scroll carefully till you see add or remove buttons. Now click that, then you want to scroll till you see toggle fast forward, then make sure you check that, then press done. Now the button might hide itself somewhere, so we want to make sure that it's visible so that we can use it. Now the next thing you want to do is to move the button. So just after add or remove button, you click the move button. Now we have the edit menu right here. Now if you want to do anything, reset, you want to resize, or you want to even add more buttons, or you want to move, just tap this blue icon right here, which I just did. So it gives you different options, just depend on what you want to do. Now you want to move the fast forward button that we just added. Now you tap move button. Now the fast forward, my own fast forward button right here has placed itself already. Yours can be like this and yours might not be like this. So mine has placed itself already right here. So if I want to resize this, I just tap the edit menu, then tap what I want to do. I want to resize, so I tap resize, then I resize it as I want it. Now I want to move it back to where I kept it before, then edit menu, then move buttons, then I move that right here. Now I'll be testing this if this actually works for the God of War 2. Now you can test this on whichever game you are playing. I'm just using God of War 2 as an example. So let's go back. You tap on edit menu, then you see an option which says exit editor. So this is where you exit the editor. Once you've exited the editor, it should take you back to your game. Now let's pause it. Now you see the difference in the normal emulation and when I toggle on the fast forward. Now, how will you know I toggle on the fast forward? Just make sure you keep your eye on the top right of the screen. You will see something like max and a fast forward button. And if you don't see that, just take note of the sound. You will know when I toggle the fast forward because the difference will be really clear. So let me load states right here. So right now, as you can see, it's on a normal speed. The fast forward and the max is now at the top right corner. So I play on. Now, if you noticed, I just turned on the toggle fast forward. Now you can see it's insanely fast. In fact, very fast. It's insanely fast. So you can see the speed, you can see the difference between the audio. So this is way faster. I just turned it off right now. So this is the normal emulation if you are emulating it with those settings that we applied. But if you want to add more to your emulation, I just toggled it on right now. You can toggle that as well. Sorry, I'm really bad at playing God of War 2, even though it's my favorite game. This Colossus Giant is really giving me a heck of a time right here. So I just toggled that off. Now you can see me series of toggling on and toggling off. You notice the difference in the sound. It is way much faster, and that will also affect any conversation they'll be having right here in the game. As you can see yourself, this is awesome. There's a big difference between their audio, the frame rate, the gameplay, the speed. Very big difference. This is very good. So if you've watched this video to this length and still haven't subscribed, I've earned your subscription, right? So please do subscribe, as your subscription helps me in creating more content just like this every week. We aim to reach a wider range of audience in our channel so that others out there can discover and learn and benefit from what we are doing right here. So after you subscribe, make sure you turn on the notification bell, like the video, and leave a nice comment if you're having issues emulating even after you've applied these settings. Feel free to reach out to us in the comments. I'll definitely reply to every comment. So do have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.